Keanu Charles Reeves is a Canadian actor and musician. He gained fame for his starring roles in several blockbuster films, including comedies from the Bill and Ted franchise, action thrillers Point Break, Speed, the John Wick franchise, psychological thriller The Devil's Advocate, supernatural action horror Constantine, and science fiction action series The Matrix. He has also appeared in dramatic films such as Dangerous Liaisons, My Own Private Idaho, and Little Buddha, as well as the romantic horror Bram Stoker's Dracula. Reeves has earned critical acclaim for his acting. One New York Times critic praised Reeves' versatility, saying that he displays considerable discipline and range. He moves easily between the buttoned-down demeanor that suits a police procedural story and the loose-jointed manner of his comic roles. However, Reeves has spent much of his later career being typecast. Saving the world is a recurring character arc in many roles he has portrayed, as manifested in characters such as Ted, Theodore, Logan, Gautama Buddha, Neo, Johnny Mnemonic, John Constantine, and Klaatu. The John Wick franchise represented a return to critical praise and commercial success for Reeves. His acting has garnered several awards, and he has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Outside of film acting, Reeves has pursued other forms of artistry, including stage acting, music performing, and directing. On stage, he performed as Prince Hamlet for the Manitoba Theatre Centre's production of Hamlet. He is a musician and played bass guitar for the bands Dog Star and Becky. He wrote the text for a picture book, Ode to Happiness, illustrated by Alexandra Grant. He has also produced a documentary, Side by Side, and directed the martial arts film Man of Tai Chi. Keanu Charles Reeves was born in Beirut on September 2, 1964, as the son of Patricia, a costume designer and performer, and Samuel Nolan Reeves Jr. His mother is English and from Essex. His father, an American from Hawaii, is of Chinese Hawaiian, English, Irish, and Portuguese descent. Reeves states that his grandmother is Chinese and Hawaiian and that he grew up around Chinese art, furniture, and cuisine. Regarding his English ancestry, Reeves mentioned watching comedy shows such as The Two Ronnies during his childhood. His mother imparted English manners that he has maintained into adulthood. Reeves' mother was working in Beirut as costume designer when she met his father. Reeves' father earned his GED while imprisoned in Hawaii for selling heroin at Hilo International Airport. He abandoned his wife and family when Reeves was 3 years old, but Reeves knew him until he was 6. They last met on the island of Kauai when Reeves was 13. After his parents divorced in 1966, his mother became a costume designer and moved the family to Sydney, and then to New York City, where she married Paul Aaron, a Broadway and Hollywood director, in 1970. The couple moved to Toronto, Ontario, and divorced in 1971. When Reeves was 15, he worked as a production assistant on Aaron's films. Reeves' mother then married Robert Miller, a rock music promoter. In 1976, the couple divorced in 1980. She subsequently married her fourth husband, a hairdresser named Jack Bond. The marriage ended in 1994. Grandparents and nannies babysat Reeves and his sisters, and Reeves grew up primarily in the Yorkville neighborhood of Toronto. Within 5 years, Reeves attended 4 high schools, including the Etobicoke School of the Arts, from which he was expelled. Reeves stated he was expelled because he was just a little too rambunctious and shot mouth off once too often, was not generally the most well-oiled machine in the school. He was a successful ice hockey goalkeeper at De La Salle College. He thought of playing hockey for the Canadian Olympic team but decided to become an actor when he was 15. After leaving De La Salle College, he attended Avondale Secondary Alternative School, which allowed him to obtain an education while working as an actor. He later dropped out and did not obtain a high school diploma. Reeves began his acting career at the age of 9, appearing in a theater production of Damn Yankees. At 15, he played Mercutio in a stage production of Romeo and Juliet at the Leah Poslan's Theater. Reeves dropped out of high school when he was 17. He obtained a green card through his American stepfather and moved to Los Angeles 3 years later. Reeves made his screen acting debut in